Time Hop is kind of fucked, bro. I see something on Time Hop at least once a day where I'm just like, why the fuck did I say that out loud? That's a good Time Hop. What? If you fuck with Blueface, your music taste is, and I can't stress this enough, absolute garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah. His beats hard though.
His what?
His beats are hard though.
His beats aren't bad. No, they're not.
I got a Kurt's comment right here that says, music is subjective. Yeah, but we all know what's bad. You know what I mean? I can't shit into a microphone and somebody be like, oh, you just don't get it.
If he had any idea where the beat was, I would agree with Kurt.
But see, and like the argument that I get on that is fucking, oh, he's a Bayside rapper. You don't know what Bayside. Listen, bro, I've listened to Too Short for a long time. Too Short. You want to talk about motherfucker that slides on a beat? You can't say that.
That's a dumb argument.
It's a real dumb argument.
Real dumb.
I don't know. I'm just kind of scanning through it because, you know, we don't really have a whole lot of shit to talk about. But we do. But I mean, it's really weird to like pull up content out of your ass.
Yeah, I know.
You see a lot of motherfuckers dying down right now because there's not a whole lot going on.
Yep. Not us.
I like the people that like I can specifically tell they've like gone silent, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm like, oh shit, this motherfucker's in the lab right now.
Yeah.
Like you know those ones where you're like, damn, right? And those are cool. Those are cool. Wish you would just get the fuck back over here so we can fuck pod. Oh! You want me to just get this motherfucker rolling?
I had to take a break, though.
Bro, you've been on break for like 8 months.
I had to take a break.
That's fair.
From you talking. I don't know why I pod with you when you know.
Well, that's because one of us has to be entertaining.
That's also true. Yeah. I am definitely dry.
If you want information, come to Jeremy. If you want to be entertained, come to me, or I don't know who else. Maybe look at Edgar's mouth for a long expended period of time. Like, dang, that motherfucker big.
Yeah. Yep.
Every time fucking Edgar smiles, I'm like, Pennywise.
Wow. He's not even here to defend himself.
Well, he should have been here.
Yeah.
Honey, you've got a big storm coming.
Shoo! Took it over this time, but fuck, yep. I don't know the episode.
This might get loud. Episode number 29.
Yeah!
There we go.
All right, bet. This might get loud. Episode 29. I am Boom. You know, you already knew that. And I'm with Jeremy. And he's not here again.
Yeah.
But that's fine. That's fine. I just want to say real quick, right out the gate, this episode is brought to you by some very close personal friends of mine, Handy's Market, back in my hometown, Lansing, Michigan. If you have never been there before, it is an incredible Mexican market. They do menudo on Sundays. They got food going all the time. And obviously during these quarantines, I want to stress, if you're going to buy essential goods and you can afford to buy and you want to go out to eat, don't get that car side to go shit from Applebee's. The shit's garbage. Fuck that. Throw it out. Go to a local fucking establishment because 1, you're helping your local community. 2, the food is 9 times out of 10 way more fire than you're ever going to get at some fucking chain. So yeah, Handy's Market.
Go to Handy's Market. I actually have been there. I did not know that.
Yeah, it's Felipe's joint.
Yeah, I did not know that was Felipe's joint, but I have been there. Yeah, definitely support your local businesses, especially in this time of need. You have to. But, I mean, then, you know, there's these people. I mean, these people are out here working for not that much money, and they're doing it so people can get their essentials. So, hats off to them. Shout out to everyone who's doing that, grocery store workers especially. And, yeah, I mean, support your local businesses, man. Absolutely. Fuck Walmart.
Fuck Walmart,
Unless
bro.
they sponsor us, which they're not going to. But if they did, then that wouldn't be fuck
It would
Walmart.
still be fuck Walmart.
No, it wouldn't.
Yeah, it would.
That Walmart bag would be big, though.
Yeah, the Walmart bag would be big.
But in the meantime, go to Handy's Market.
It's hard because, motherfuckers just be like, yeah, you just can't compromise my ethics. And I'm just like, well, how much are we talking? Because I'm almost positive if like people like I was watching Ozark with Jared, right? And Jared's like, dude, I just don't know how I could do that cartel shit. Like, dude, don't tell me anything important because if I get tortured, I'm fucking singing.
Yeah.
I'm just like, yeah. I mean, I could probably get through it, fucking suck dick. But like, if a motherfucker approaches me with $1 million bag, it's like, yo, I need you to do this, go from here to here, and just that's it. It's like, okay.
Yeah. One, I would sell out incredibly fast to get a lot of money. And two, I would 100% break under torture to sell out the people that I sold out to. So, I mean, I'm just all across the board. Yeah. Yeah. I'm definitely coercible.
I think that's why the cartel always kills white people, because you can't trust them.
Probably.
It's different when you got blood attached to it.
Yep. That's like the Italian motto, right?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I got a shot. I'm drinking on the pod today, much more heavily than usual, because I mean, we're quarantined. Fuck it, right?
Yep. We're going to pod and cod. Let's go.
I might not be able to make it to COD.
Oh, you're going to make it.
Yeah.
So Boom just gets really, really, really drunk and talks about music and then goes into the game chat and absolutely fucks up the game chat and COD while he's drunk. So,
Well, yeah, somebody's got to be annoying.
yeah.
But cheers.
Oh. All right. So,
That's what we're drinking.
oh, yeah.
Good shit. You'll notice we added another one. I like Patron. Patron, if you see this, I drink you regularly, like a concerning amount. The only reason I put those up there, actually, I'm not going to answer that question, but I put those two up there. We got bottles out there. It's always Patron. It's only Patron. Because one, I'm a grown-ass man now, and if I drink anything but Patron, it's going to hurt tomorrow.
All right. Let's just relax. That was a good pitch for a sponsorship, but let's just relax.
It's true, though. What have you drank besides
I'm
Patron?
not saying it's not true. I'm just saying.
Name one other thing you can drink that doesn't give you a hangover.
We need to relax. Nothing. Because if I have any more than 3 drinks now that I'm 30, fuck. If I have any more than 3 drinks, I can't function the next day. So fuck me and fuck everything. And I don't know what to do anymore with drinking. So it's not good.
So
It's probably a good thing.
I have a lot of questions,
Okay.
but I don't know if I should address them on this pod or on the second pod that we're starting.
Oh, fuck it. Let's do it now.
Hey, y'all ever been with a big girl?
What's big?
If you would call her big, she is big.
Yeah, but we have to utilize our platform responsibly.
Listen, if you have to question whether or not she's big, she probably is.
We need to utilize our platform
No, listen to me,
responsibly
listen
and
to me.
define big.
Listen to me. Because you're like, yo, your girl's big. Most people are going to be like, nah, she's thick. But like you point at a girl, you'd be like, she's big. There's either going to be the person that be like, yep, she's big, or they're going to defend it like she's thick. If thick does not cross your head, she's big.
Okay. Then no.
All right then.
Have you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I define big as too big. That's my problem.
Well, first
so
off,
I'm not going to be able to accurately answer that question.
well, too big. Well, what are we talking too big?
Too big.
What's too big?
Big.
What's big?
Too big. See?
I like this.
I'm not. Yeah. No,
I'm talking
I'm
like-
too judgmental for this conversation.
Like big that you know, like, listen, like big. This dude I was listening to, he described it the best.
If they sit on your chest, you struggle to breathe.
No, not first off, you better prepare yourself ahead of time. You say, hey, here's some guidelines. 1, don't lay on top of me. 2, you know, that's the only one time you're like voluntarily, you know, let's just stick to missionary. Let's just be real about this. But no, like big girl, like you come to her house with some like leftovers from like the club. You hit her up at 4 a.m. type shit. You're like, what you doing? And she's like, chilling. I'm up. It's like, so can I come through? And she's like, yeah, just call me when you're here. And he's like, I'm already here. Because you never got to call a big girl. You know? Yeah, you just got to show up. But anyways, she opens the door. She lets you in. She comes upstairs. You got your leftovers that you got from the club or like one of the like side little eateries outside the club, right? You know, a regular chick is going to take your food and she either going to put it in the fridge or she going to put it in the microwave, heat it up for you, right? You know, nice shit. Not a big girl.
Okay.
Know? She going to pull out the pan. She going to put it on the pan. She going to hit that shit to 375 and she going to put it in the oven for 20 minutes and it'll come out crisp.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about. With
Okay.
big.
I'm following you.
Have you ever been with a big girl?
No. I define big as too big for me. I'm sorry, bro. Like, I'm gonna get killed for that, but I mean,
I was having the conversation with somebody. They're like, yo, have you ever been with a big girl? I was like, yeah. Yeah, I've definitely been with a big girl. Sometimes you gotta fucking, you know, like you leave your bike like laying over for a long time, the bike, and like everything sets and you gotta pull the dirt bike back up. And you gotta you gotta get it going again.
Yeah.
It's a big girl.
Okay.
It's necessary sometimes.
Okay. I'm following you. What you say that to say what?
Big girls give the best head.
Oh, fuck.
That's just period.
Yeah.
I asked you if you wanted me to save it.
No, I mean, I'm following you. I'm not discrediting or discounting anything you're saying. I'm 100% with you. I am just not like, for me, big is too big. Too big is big. Thick, been with thick girls.
So listen, I know somebody's gonna be on here and be like, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's just like, I don't know. Me, I'm too judgmental for this conversation.
Somebody's gonna message me and like privately on Instagram. They're like, yo, low key, don't repeat this, but yup.
Yeah.
I'm just more open than most. Using my platform responsibly.
Okay. Well, I mean, we have an accurate description of what you were talking about with you.
Just bigger.
And I mean, you may be right.
If you're bigger than me, you're big. I'm 180 pounds. I'm 180 pounds.
I see how you're defining this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck.
Because women don't usually weigh more than you.
No.
And like 180, that's hard to beat.
That is hard to beat. That
So
is
if
hard
you're
to
bigger
beat.
than me, you big.
Okay, so if you're defining
I ain't
it
mad
like
at
that,
it. I like
then
tall
no.
women. I know I'm already going in an uphill battle.
Yeah. I'm the opposite.
Listen, bro, I have this like deep like infatuation with tall women. I love it. Everybody's like, dude, I could never date a girl taller than me. I'm like, the taller, the better. Like, if she fucking like was like 6'3", playing power forward for a D1 college, guess what? I want you.
No, I don't want somebody at eye level.
Oh, I love it. Let's go in the club one time.
Metaphorically, I mean.
Let's go in the club one time. We're at Rick's, right? And
I'm joking.
we're sitting there. And I was like making some progress with her, right? Like this was when I was wilding out when I was 21, right? I was making some progress. Like, oh shit, she was like fucking 6'1". Yeah. And so like, I was like, yo, you trying to get out of here? And she's like, I'm taller than you. I was like, we are the same height laying down, baby. We can work this out.
Wow. Yeah.
And it worked. Close. Don't walk away from something like that.
I mean,
I like tall women.
always be closing, right? I mean,
ABC, baby.
yep. That's if it works, it works.
It's like Bow Wow said in Tokyo Drift. You know, you get like a bunch of attractive women and they are around people all day. They're just like gawking at them, blah, blah, blah. Or they're too like afraid to approach them.
Yeah.
They want to unwind at the end of the day type of situation. So who do they go to? The dude that makes them laugh. That's my bag.
Yeah, okay. I can see that. I
You'll
can see
disagree
that.
because you're not funny, but that's fine.
Well, I mean, I think I'm funny, and that's all that matters to me.
It's the right headspace. I think I'm hilarious.
I could not care less about...
I know my mom's watching this right now, and she's just like, fuck.
I couldn't care less about making anyone else laugh but myself.
So it's like-
Although, during your live stream, I was just shit posting the entire fucking time, and Kira kept riling me up. So, thanks, Kira. Dude, all right. Did any music drop besides Party?
No, I don't care. I listened to Party, and I was immediately disappointed.
I finally did listen to that project. It was good, not great.
Party can't make bad music.
No, he can't.
Like it's hard to do anything with Party where it's like, oh, that was so trash. Because first off, literally nothing Party has ever done ever is trash. It's not. He's an incredible musician. He's an incredible songwriter. He's an incredible, just all-around artist.
That single that he put out with Drake was trash.
It was not trash.
That
it just
sucked.
wasn't good.
Okay, I see where you're drawing the line.
Because that trash song is still better than 90% of what the fuck's out there. Shut up.
Yeah, Siri just got pissed, bro, because she thinks it's trash.
But-
No, that song was trash, though. I'm going to counter your point there. I understand what you're saying, and you're right. But I'm going to say that if you're that good, you shouldn't be making mediocre music. And to me, it's trash. That's garbage. If you're talented enough to not make anything bad, you should be able to. I mean, I expect better. And maybe it's just because I hold Party in such high regard. But I enjoyed The Weeknd's album way more than that.
And that still wasn't
Levels better
It
than
wasn't
that.
even. Nah, it's not levels better.
It's
than that.
levels
It's
better.
not levels better. than that.
It's cleaner. It's levels better. The vocals were much better because Party is not a great vocalist. I mean, he's not a bad vocalist. But
Weekend's album underwhelmed me too.
it didn't underwhelm me. It was like I Am Legend syndrome is what I call that. Because it was everything I expected it to be, but it didn't exceed those expectations. So
That's fair.
it hit every tier for me. It just didn't exceed those expectations. So I was like, okay, like cool.
That's fair.
Whereas Party's album did not hit my expectations.
Like, I
It
understand.
was, I mean, there was a couple. I mean, there's two that I'll go back to.
The Rihanna joint's dope.
Okay, three that I'll go back to. But on The Weeknd's album, I can probably pick 5 or 6.
But it's just, I don't know what. It might just be truly his passion, and I'll respect it. But he just jumps immediately into this Caribbean bag,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
I get it. That's part of his descent and all that. But
Is that an overused sound?
I don't know. I think it is
Is
now.
overused the right word?
No, I think we're just more aware of it now because it's never going to go away. That's an entire fucking demographic.
I
of
don't
people.
want it to go away. That's why I'm so torn by listening to Party use it and being like disappointed every time I hear it.
I'm just painfully upset that I'm never going to hear a P1 or P2 caliber album again.
Yeah.
I don't think he has it in him.
So you're using my Drake argument for Party, which is fair.
And that brings up a good point where, maybe I'm just not completely invested into Party like I am other artists. Like I'm willing to watch and let Drake grow because I just love him as an artist.
I do that with Drake where I'll be like, maybe I'm just not invested in him. I'm not really a Drake fan. I'm not invested, but then I'll go listen to Take Care. I'll be like, no, I'm invested. It brings me back every time to that mindset where no, I need better. And I'm just not going to get it. And I need to come to terms with that.
Drake's never gonna be there again. But I don't know, man. That single he was hinting at some shit.
No, for sure.
Was hitting at some shit. He's never gonna do a Take Care 2. But I mean, that's still his bag. He's just grown now. He's just I hope he never does a Take Care 2 because it'll work out the exact same way Eminem did when he did Marshall Mathers LP 2. I'll get killed for this, and I'll say
that's possible.
He might not fuck it up as bad because Drake's a better artist than Eminem.
Artist, yes. Rapper, not even close.
No. I'm not arguing that.
But Marshall Mathers 2 was a hip hop album, so I don't think that's really a valid argument. What I think happened with
it's
that,
the sequel. It's the hype behind the sequel.
Marshall Mathers 2. That is an interesting point that we can touch on. But Marshall Mathers 2, or Marshall Mathers 1, rather, was written on every drug known to man. And that was Eminem's headspace whenever he wrote music. He talks about this a lot. So when you go Marshall Mathers 2, it's a really poor choice in name. Maybe partly because of the hype, but I think it's more because of because the subject matter is not going to have the same delivery as the first one.
No, that's exactly where I was going with it. Because you get Drake.
Right.
He's a grown-ass man now. He's not going to get hurt the same way he used to. Like, you remember when you were younger, like a breakup was fucking life or death type of situation.
There was a lot of like, I'm the underground artist that made it. I'm this, I'm that. He's not going to be that again. So I understand where you're coming from, but that's not to say, I mean, to me, Take Care was more of a like, I'm gonna come and I'm gonna exceed expectations album. Okay. And I feel like Drake, although he is on top of everything, and it's easy to say that he can't be hurt, he can't be dragged down.
I mean, everybody can be hurt.
Correct. Even the biggest artist in the world. And I think Push kind of proved that after that beef a little bit. He did knock him down a peg. He didn't knock him down far, but he did knock him down a peg to me. So because he hit on a personal level, he went where no one else would go. And he did that because Push doesn't give a fuck. And so
Push was wrong for that, by the way. I'm just gonna say that.
What?
Push was wrong for that.
Yeah, maybe.
You can't talk about kids, bro. That was my only beef with it.
Like, I think he probably went a little too far.
You can't talk about kids. Everything else, I would say, depending on the situation, is free game.
But you got to know who you're dealing with in Push.
He never talked about kids before?
He's got to know that ahead of time. Yeah, but
he didn't have the upper hand, so he went with the low blow.
He was going to win. Push is a winner. No matter what he does, he wins.
Yeah.
Period.
I fuck with Push. I do.
For sure. And he's an excellent MC.
I was just very upset with that.
I think Drake can be in that position where he has something to prove and he has something to exceed expectations. That happens in the course of every artist's career. You go in wavelengths, right? And Drake's higher wavelength is very long. Eventually that will come down. And if he has to mitigate that at all, he could be in that bag again and drop a Take Care too. Maybe.
I'm waiting because he said he was going to retire by the time he's 35.
Yeah, that's just clout.
If he did it, it'd be so hard. If he was just like, you know what, 35. Because he could fucking retire at 35 and be out his bag.
How old is he?
33.
Okay.
It wouldn't be far-fetched either. I feel like he's got one more, like, great album in him. I'm one of those people that says Drake's never made a bad album.
Drake's never going away.
No.
Even if he retires, Drake is an excellent feature artist. Actually, I think he's a better feature artist than an album artist, in my opinion. But
as of lately, I would agree. But
especially his early features.
I think there's not a rapper that, I mean, you put the only other name that I'm throwing into that conversation right now, active working, that's just as versatile as him is J. Cole.
Yeah. I need more time with A Boogie, but as far as a guy that can get in every single bag, he can sing, he can rap, he can do that.
I won't. A Boogie could never be there.
No, I'm talking about
he can't rap.
Oh yeah, he can.
Not like rap.
Yes, he can.
You gonna put him on a fucking boom bap beat and let him fucking tear it up?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes, he has that talent.
No.
He does.
No, he does not.
Yes, he does.
He does
Yes,
not.
he does.
He's not even close.
No,
Not even
A
close.
Boogie can rap.
That dude can't rap his ass off.
Yes, he can.
He can't rap his ass off.
I promise you he can, bro.
The only other name I even can maybe put in it if we're going to talk about some newer school
Dude,
shit.
A Boogie is 23 years old.
I don't give a fuck. He can't rap.
Like, bro, he is 23 years
He's
old.
completely melodically driven. He can't rap.
Yes, he can.
No.
No. He can.
We'll put that as a poll.
I'll prove
on
it to you off air.
We'll put that as a poll on Instagram. He can't rap.
We're going to see.
He's good. I like Boogie.
No,
he can't rap.
I'm talking about versatility. You're changing the conversation. I'm talking about versatility. A guy that can rap, a guy that can sing, a guy that can rap sing, a guy that can pretty much fit in any pocket.
I'm telling you, I can put Drake or J. Cole on literally any beat.
I'm not saying A Boogie is as good as Drake or J. Cole. I'm just saying I need more time. I need to listen to him evolve.
You better give him 10 more years.
Well, I mean, Drake and J. Cole are both in their 30s. He's 23, so yeah.
So you can't even have the conversation. That's a dumb conversation.
No, I'm saying I need more time. I see that talent in him, though.
I don't.
Huh?
I don't. I think he'll phase out.
Well, you're usually wrong. So, no, not always. But I have a tendency to be right about some of these things. So we'll see. It's going to be interesting to watch him evolve, though, like the way Young Thug had to. Young Thug's been around a long.
Young Thug is,
and he had to find that evolution. And am I going to be a feature artist forever? Or am I going to drop bangers?
dude.
And he does both.
I don't even think he necessarily evolved. I mean, he did.
No, he did.
He did.
Yeah, he did.
But he just found a way to make all the other music work around him.
Correct. I don't think he gets any phone calls unless they have a specific beat that they're like, okay, this is very difficult to find a feature. Let's grab Thug.
What was that Thug album where he was where he first really started experimenting?
Beautiful Thugger Girls.
No.
Yeah, that was when he had fucking banjos and electronic music and shit like that.
Is that 2014?
No, that was 17.
I'm thinking 14.
I do remember that.
It's the song that had a relationship with Future on it.
Yeah, Beautiful Thugger Girls.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is that Beautiful Thugger?
Yeah, that's 2016, I believe.
Fuck yeah. That's the album.
He experimented with so many sounds on that album, and I know it didn't hit commercially besides that song. There might have been one other.
That was
one
a
on
weird
there.
album. I love that album. I love that.
But you weren't overwhelmed at first. It had to grow on you, and it's one of those things that is it's so he experimented with so many sounds like country and weird shit like that.
I used to call him the father of mumble rap. And the longer it took, it became more and more disrespectful for me to say because Thugger is just such an incredible musician, just an incredible artist, through and through. And, he's all over the place with how he speaks. His vocal range is just so big. The things that he can do with his voice, it's not even the crazy, he can sing out of this world. That's not what I'm talking about.
No.
He just has this way of manipulating his voice that I don't think we've ever seen before.
I would agree with that.
And that's what made me hate him. But I love him now. It took a while, but I had to really sit there and re-listen to every barter, re-listen to everything to really get the full picture.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm with you on that. All right, we're going to take a quick 2-second break real quick, and then we'll be right back with some more talk about fucking coronavirus and shit.
Let's talk about coronavirus.
All right, so let's talk about coronavirus. What are we at now for the country?
Our governor is fucking trash. Fuck you. That's probably too much. But no, it's not. Listen, you have waited this long to shut down this state. You have been letting counties choose to close down on their own,
Do
knowing
your job for
how
you.
many more bylaws they have to go through in order to shut down compared to a statewide shutdown.
Dude,
They did it.
Did you see that graph of those spring breakers of where they where they went out to and how it spread from there? Yeah.
Yep.
Fucking nuts. Yeah.
Not only did you put our state in jeopardy, you put the rest of the country in jeopardy because you wanted spring break to finish.
And then blamed it on New York and New Jersey.
And then you wait until the first of the month to do it so everybody can collect their bills. You don't care. You're completely a big corporation guy. You have your head just up here, up Trump's ass. Okay? And it's not okay. Because you have people like Jeremy and I who, yes, we're prepared. You know, we have
better off than most, but
yes,
yeah.
we're better off than most. You know, I have an oh shit fund where I have a few months rent ready. Okay? I'm part of like that 1% of the world that can do that, which is crazy to think about. But you have people that live paycheck to paycheck to paycheck to paycheck. And guess what? You shut shit down with like restaurants where waitresses and waiters can't be there anymore. And you're basically spitting in their face by waiting longer because now they're going longer and longer and longer and longer and longer without a paycheck.
The average American can afford $400 in expenses outside of their normal spending routine. $400.
Wow. And that seems...
No, that's the average American.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, I know a lot of motherfuckers that seems high.
Yep.
Because I remember me not so long ago, after every fucking bill, I got paid bi-weekly. After every 2 weeks, I maybe had $150 left over after everything was paid for.
The average is $400. So you're literally playing with people's lives by waiting to the first so people can collect their bills and then shutting down so people are now out of work after
And it's a
they pay all their
half-ass
bills.
shutdown.
And it is half-assed. That's what I want.
Hit 'em.
That's what I want.
Jeremy,
to do.
your turn. Hit him with the facts.
This is the list of businesses that are considered and deemed essential in Florida. So basically, Ron DeSantis was
By the way,
criticized for
I'm
not
gonna
shutting
say, I'm
down.
going to say fuck that over every single one that's not essential.
There's 30 some states that shut down before Florida, even though Florida is the third largest state in the country.
Facts.
So here we go. Healthcare providers, obviously essential.
Yes.
Food providers and grocers, obviously essential.
Yep.
Food cultivation, farming, livestock, and fishing, obviously essential. Social services, businesses that provide food, shelter, social services, and necessities of life for economically disadvantaged or otherwise needy individuals, obviously essential. Media, newspapers, television, radio, and other media services, you're towing the line there, but I would agree media does tend to be essential and they can work from home.
Correct.
Automobile.
Fuck you.
Gas stations, obviously essential.
Yes.
New and used automobile dealerships.
Can I go?
Yes.
You have motherfuckers that can't pay their bills. Okay? That's where we're at, pretty much universally. Where and why would they buy a fucking car? Nothing else. You know why they're still open? It's because they don't pay those motherfuckers. Those are the people that get paid based off of selling vehicles. You get commission-based stuff, and guess what? You're giving the tools to those businesses to say, guess what? Fuck you forever.
Pretty much. Yes.
Service should be open just in case, but you shouldn't be
Auto
going anywhere.
repair, yes, that should be essential. Finance, banks and related financial institutions should be open for limited hours at max. Hardware stores, I can kind of get there. Contractors and other tradesmen. Appliances, maybe. Exterminators,
No. Fuck that.
Safety and sanitation, I would agree if they're contractors for safety and sanitation.
Yes.
Mailing and shipping. Businesses providing mailing and shipping services, including post office boxes. So the post office, yes. The other ones, you could argue. I'm not going to go there on that one. Colleges.
Shut them the fuck down. Let's talk about this one for a
Colleges.
second. Let's talk about this one for a second because this one's fucking nationwide. You charge students thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to be on your campus and be up front in person with the people that you pay very well to teach them. And then you take away their atmosphere. You take away their homes. And you force people back into areas where some people are there on scholarship because they busted their ass to get there. You get people that come from very low income homes where now that's an extra mouth to feed after you've closed everything down. And then you expect that exact same student to have the exact same headspace they had in college to go there. Call the year over, resume at a later time. Everybody should get an automatic pass based off of where they're at in their curriculum. I mean, take their grade from there and finish from there, okay? But to do everything else, you're not, at that point, you are not going for the overall goal of education. You're going for money.
Keeping colleges open is a money grab, period. Period. There's no other way around it. Laundry, which is laundromats, dry cleaners, and laundry service providers. Laundry service providers and dry cleaners should be shut the fuck down. Laundromats should stay open. Food service, restaurants and other facilities that serve and prepare food, but subject to the limitations and requirements. So it's going to be like delivery or pickup only.
Shut fast food down.
Yeah.
Shut fast food down. You don't need it. You don't need it. Learn how to fucking cook. If you don't know how to cook, guess what? You probably have one of these that will show you fucking how.
And it is cheaper.
Much cheaper.
Office supply.
The only reason they would need to be open is if other things were open.
Correct. Delivery. Business that ship or deliver groceries, food, goods, or services directly to residences.
This one is big, especially in your bigger cities that don't have access to like farms and
Correct.
That one I agree with.
Senior care is staying open, but closed doors. Obviously, senior care should fall under fucking medical services, in my opinion, but okay. Transportation. Airline, taxis, and other private transportation providers providing transportation services via automobile, truck, bus, or train.
Can I go off again?
Airlines, taxis. I mean, the goal is stemming the flow of this and then stomping out that curve. I don't know why airlines are still open.
So we can all agree that the spring breakers being down here, that was an issue because they went back to other places, right? Like that's a problem. Okay, we can all agree there. So why do you have airlines open? If you need to go somewhere and it is life or death, guess what? Drive there. If it's far enough away where you need to fly a fucking plane,
Child care.
probably. You have elderly and children that are the most susceptible to this disease.
No, just elderly. Children are not, actually.
At all?
No.
But they can transmit it.
They can't. They're actually like
And
little.
they'll be your biggest culprit of asymptomatic users.
They're actually the biggest hotbeds for to be carriers, yes.
Fuck it. Let's do it. Let's kill everybody.
Businesses operating at any airport, seaport, or other government facility, including parks and government offices. Pet supply stores. Logistics providers.
Pet supply stores, shut them down. But, because you can get your dog from Walmart.
Logistics providers, including warehouses, trucking, consolidators, fumigators, and handlers, that should be open. Telecommunications providers, including sales of computer or telecommunications devices. Shut that down.
Here, I had this conversation. Everybody knows I used to work for T-Mobile. Everybody knows that I know tons of people that work at T-Mobile. I also know people that work at other ones. T-Mobile has not laid off. They've put 80% of their workforce to bed for the most part. You get a voluntary choice to stay home or not. If you come to work, guess what? You get paid time and a half automatically out the gate. You get
Correct.
a guaranteed commission. If you want to put yourself at risk, yes. But what I think that things should be doing, people are coming in for one of these, okay? I can't say we anymore. You have a number that's most people 611. That goes directly to your fucking customer service that's over the phone. But that becomes an issue as well because you have so many people crammed in. Let's turn this is going to change. Lots of stuff is going to change here. This is going to turn a lot more at-home work for cellular service. Watch it happen.
For sure.
A lot more at-home work. They're going to operate the exact same way Apple does.
Yep.
And you will have consultants that you can talk to over the phone and FaceTime.
Mm-hmm.
This is coming. Watch. This is coming.
Office space and administrative support for any of the above listed activities. Construction, okay. Factories, manufacturing facilities, bottling plants, and other industrial uses.
The ones that work with food, yes.
Yes. Waste management, obviously. Boating, private and municipal marinas and boat launches, docking, fueling, marine supply, and other marina services. Lodging, hotels, motels, other commercial lodging establishments.
But they shut down hotels already, right?
Says it's listed as essential.
Call your local office, complain, put in a strongly worded letter, do what it takes. It's not a game anymore. We've had over 7,000 cases, and that's just purely off people not being tested properly.
This is the one that really gets me just for being Florida. Not to cut across you. Firearm and ammunition supply stores.
This is where
This is not a fucking game, man.
so one of you are going to come for me right here. If you need to go to the store to buy bullets, just buy one and put the gun in your fucking mouth. You don't need it. You don't need it. Well, what if, what if just a revolution happens and you got to protect yourself? It's dumb motherfuckers like you that think that way that are probably going to cause it.
That is not a shutdown.
It's not a shutdown.
It's not a shutdown. What that is him responding to criticism by ordering a shutdown and keeping fucking everything open anyway. By the way, religious institutions are also staying open.
If your religious institution stays open, guess what? They're not all that religious and they care more about money, or they're dumb as fuck, which is probably not somebody you should be following. I know loads and loads of religious campaigns that have switched a lot of their things to webcam media. I know the ones that truly understand what's going on, they have done that. If you are in one of those big super churches, run up there, stab them. Get him out of there.
It's just ridiculous. We are now going up over 700 cases a day. This is where that huge slope on that bell curve there really started for New York. This is a very, very, very important time.
We're just starting, Florida.
Yep.
I got one. You'll notice one thing that wasn't like super duper on there is, lodging does that count your home as well?
What?
Like your home, renting, stuff like that?
Yeah.
So it's going to be a little bit of an issue. This is per an attorney, so I'm going to read this to you all because this is important fucking information. You're going to get people that are going to try to take advantage of you in a time of crisis because guess what? You have other things to worry about and you can't think straight about your money. Listen up. Are you out of a job due to COVID-19? If so, the first thing that you need to do is figure out if your local courts have shut down their civil dockets. In all likelihood, they probably have. If your civil courts aren't shut down, then you're shit out of luck. But if your civil courts are shut down, then proceed. Simply put, your landlord can't evict you without an eviction order, and eviction orders are granted only through civil courts. Without a civil court to hear your landlord's motion to evict, they can't legally evict you. Now, if there's going to be some landlords that come in here saying, we can still forcibly evict you with a private company. If your landlord tries that, be sure to verbally resist them, videotape it, and then sue their asses off wrongfully evicting you during COVID-19 crisis without an eviction order. There will be loads of attorneys ready to leap on the opportunity of suing a fuckface landlord that forces their tenants out during a crisis, and no jury will feel sympathy for that. That's the God's honest truth.
Just protect yourself. I mean, that's the biggest thing. Listen, this is ridiculous right now. We don't know how far this is going to go. We know we are still on the upward trajectory right now. It's going to get much worse before it gets better. Before it gets any better. Much worse. We are months away from a vaccine. I mean, like 8 to 16 months away. We don't know if this is going to be seasonal or not. So protect yourself first. That is the big thing that you really, 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 I can't emphasize it enough. Landlords, at least in my case, they're just deferring a month and they're going to split it over. They're going to split that balance. You still have to pay for that month. They're not going to add anything onto the end of the lease and give you a month free. They are going to try to defer that payment. If you can do that, do it. That's going to be the most amicable way to do it. If not, exploring other options through an attorney via phone call, please.
Let's put a very real end into the situation because it's happening to me.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be transparent right now. I have 30 days left on my lease.
38 or 37 is when you have 37 days until you have to move out.
My roommate is supposed to move back to Michigan. They have every intention of moving back to Michigan. I have a decision where I have to make where I need to take this entire household on my own, or I need to find somewhere else to live. During a time of pandemic, it is hard to find places to actually be able to go visit to see if you like them. It is B, very difficult to even fathom going somewhere else considering the financial constraints that you're already dealing with on a daily basis. What do you do? Call.
Beat them down. Negotiate constantly.
You need to think of this like it's your own fucking job right now. This is your livelihood. Either they break or you do. Who do you pick? That's what it comes down to. That being said, we getting drunker than a motherfucker out here, though.
Yeah.
I love being at home.
We are definitely making the most of our time. Pod and cod. And then doing some other creative stuff in the
Jeremy
meantime.
has some tricks up his sleeve.
So, yes, we did an entire interview. Sam Hyde interviewed BØØM for that. BØØM is working on his EP that he did promise.
2 of them.
Okay, 2 of them. And we are going to be...
Fuck it, I'm going to make it 3.
We're going to be filming...
album too.
We're going to be filming... Yeah. We're going to be filming some other stuff in the meantime, too. So we are definitely going to have some content.
Yes.
On the way, not just, I'm not going to give too much away, but it's a fucking doc. So Okay, so yeah. So we're gonna do a short little doc. We got the interview portion taken care of. Live stream by the time this is out. I'm gonna try to get this episode out by tomorrow, which is Friday, which means it's live stream day. So Boom will be live streaming again
Haven't got
tomorrow
new cords
night.
yet. Things are a little bit difficult as far as getting things here in a timely manner. Plus, with all the other finances I'm working out, it's more so prioritizing things and stuff like that. We're gonna go mono again. I know there's some sound junkies. Pretty sure I already have an idea who the fuck said it. He's a big sound junkie. We can fist fight later. I know where he lives. But you're gonna have to deal with mono for a little bit. All that means is that you're getting the same out of both. There's no directional. You're not gonna get any panning from the sounds, which guess what? A lot of your producers don't pan a whole lot unless they're really, 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 really good. And that's more of an engineering like hoo-ha. Because when you hear it on your end in a mono standpoint, it's going to sound relatively the same. You're just not going to hear it go wow, wow. So unless you have full 5.1, 7.1 Dolby headphones that you're wearing the entire time, or you got surround sound sitting in your entire house, it's going to be the same. It's going to be the same.
Sorry, sound guys.
Yeah. But
God
we're
bless
doing
you,
what we can.
because I hate sound.
I want to provide entertainment.
audio.
I want to have fun. Tomorrow's, I'm going to do Latin. I'm calling that right now. I'm going to do Latin. We're going to switch it up a little bit. I feel like the 2.5 hours, it kind of gets redundant after a while. I understand that. Shit, bro. I got too drunk at the end of it. I was like, yo, we need to cut this bitch off. But we'll start, expect an hour, maybe 2. That's the goal. That's the goal.
And I'm going to be shit posting the entire time again. My name is Boom's dad, a.k.a. the Heavy J.
He will be here. He will be here.
Yes, and I'm not going to leave early this time.
Oh, Jeremy definitely not leaving early during the Latin. He loves Latin music more than I do.
Yep.
Let's get to the song of the week.
Songs. You going first? You already have yours, right?
Let me get my headphones.
Yeah, I need mine too. Thanks, man.
This is a song by a guy I recently found. His name is JP Saxe. It's a song with JP Saxe featuring Julia Michaels. The song is called If the World Was Ending. Normally, I just jump into a song and I'm just like, oh, yeah. This is my song. It's a banger. Let's get it. I listened to this song. Songwriting is incredible. And it's very fitting right now with, not really fitting. The world's not going to fucking end. But for a lot of people, it feels like the world's going to end.
Yeah.
The song is about, it's taking away the consequences of love. It's taking away, if I leave or if I come here, there's this and this and this that'll happen afterwards. Removing the consequence in the event of a disaster. Fantastic song, fantastically written, fantastically sung, incredibly composed. I've been playing it out since I found it.
I like that song. That's really good. That's an interesting structure to that song, too.
All around,
like they just kind of went at each other and then chorus and then it was just really, really interesting structure to that song. I
loved it.
Yeah, no, that song's awesome.
I loved it.
All right, well, I think my pick's just a lot of people are spending a lot of time at home. I know I'm trying to make the most of it by exploring new avenues, just working on things that I've always wanted to do, wanted to be doing a lot more content, a lot more podcasting, a lot more of that kind of stuff. So I'm going to do Self-Made by Bryson Tiller.
That's a banger.
Yeah, that is. I didn't fuck with that album at all.
No, that album sucked.
But that was a banger.
Yeah, there's a few.
I mean, make the best out of your time, man. If you're sitting at home, if you don't got anything to do, just make the best out of it, man. I don't care if you're doing TikToks.
I know there's a lot of motherfuckers. Do I need to go back on that rant? There's a lot of you that said, oh, man, if I just had the time, I could get this. And
that's
this
a fact.
It's here now.
Yep, it's here.
It's here now. And don't make it about the fucking money, because for years we did this on a very, very, very minuscule level.
Are you going to sit there and you're going to stress about your money? Or are you going to sit there and you're going to make something out of your time?
Woo! Come get him! Come get him!
Just fucking start. Whatever you want to do, start it. If you can start it from home, start. I don't care if it's making a SoundCloud profile. I don't care if it's making a YouTube channel. Just make it. Even if you're not posting anything yet, make the channel. You started. All you have to do is keep the ball rolling after that. I mean, man, we're not getting tons of views on this shit on YouTube, but we're just doing all right on Spotify. We're doing all right on, I mean, who cares? Just start. Just keep doing it. Eventually, you'll connect with an audience. Eventually, you'll find your niche. Just start. You're either going to make it happen or you're going to make an excuse. That's what you always say. Just fucking do it, man.
Quarantine starts for 30 days. If I wanted to right now, I could drop a song every day for the next 30 days. And they would not all be the same genre, but I could fucking do it.
They probably wouldn't all be even the top of your of your level that you want to be, but you could do it. So, I mean, that's why
a challenge to all artists out there. Drop something every day. I don't care if it's good. I'll do it too. My shit ain't going to be good. I'll do it in my room, because guess what? I can make beats. That counts as dropping something. I can rap. That counts as dropping something. I can fucking put a mix together. That counts as dropping something. I can remix something. That counts as dropping something. Guess what? I can gear stuff up in Spotify. If you want to actually make money off of it, go ahead. That counts as dropping something. You can do fucking a little 1-minute video updating your people. Do a recap of something. That counts as dropping something.
We're all fucking stressed out right now, man. We don't know what's going to happen with this. We don't know if it's going to come back as a seasonal thing. We don't know if it's going to come back, how long this is actually going to last. They're estimating till the end of June. Prepare for it. If you're not prepared for it, are you going to sit there and stress? Because that's not going to do you any good. I promise you, if you exercise that creative side of your brain and you start something creative and you do something creative, you'll find the clarity you need. Fucking stay off of fucking Facebook. It's toxic. Stay off of that. Do your one post or put your kids up on there so your family sees them. Whatever you got to do, do that and then get off of it. And create something. Go out and just make the most of your time. And I promise you, you will not say that I steered you wrong on that.
I got beef with the rap game. More so the local rap game than I know. They don't work as hard as they say they do. Drop shit. Drop shit.
Now's the time.
Drop your throwaways. Fuck it. If it's bad, guess what? People will forget about it in a week because they're not going to come back to it.
You have nothing to lose, especially during a quarantine.
Nothing. I would bet that there are a couple rappers out there that say that they're serious rapping and I rap for fun, that I have a larger catalog than.
Probably.
I'll prove it. Let's go. Fuck it.
I don't care. Listen, I mean, it's one of those things where your rap music is not to the quality that you want to drop in your EDM music. You are better at EDM.
Yeah. I had this conversation.
But it doesn't matter. We are under a quarantine. We are under a shutdown. Nothing is going on right now. If you're not working fucking 12-hour days at Walmart because people got to get their fucking groceries, which fucking shout out to you. You guys are the real heroes right now for a fact, because I see these dumb motherfuckers coming in here arguing with you over the one fucking item limit. Fuck that. If you're not doing that, then let's go. Let's go. Drop your throwaways. Drop your shitty stuff, because you know what? There might be potential in there, and we might be able to work on something together. We might be able to. You might find somebody else that you can work on something with. Say
you might have a song that you thought was trash that actually has a little snippet
for sure
that people loved, and then you build around it.
Listen, man, I'll go and dig up a bunch of old fucking footage and edit together the worst fucking bullshit Instagram video you've ever seen just to drop something right now. I don't care, but we are going to be creating. We're going to be constantly doing it. And I encourage everybody to do the same thing because I promise you it will help you in your everyday life. It will help you stress less. It will give you more clarity to solve the little issues that you thought were unsolvable. Just fucking do it, man. Let's go. I'm in. Me and Danny were discussing the other day because we aren't filming Wise Words right now. Yeah. The Wise Words podcast, which is an awesome podcast, constantly delivers.
He's got a camera.
Correct. And I was talking to him about it and he said, all right, so if I set up my camera and I do it that way and I set up my mic and I record myself and then we do it over video chat.
Zoom.
Like we can do it over video. However, it doesn't matter. FaceTime because I'm going to set up my own camera.
Danny, let's do something.
Yeah. I'm going to set up my own camera, my own mic and send me the files. I will do the editing. So we're going to find a way to get Wise Words back going. We're going to find a way to do this. This is all something that's going to happen. So, I mean, we're working as hard as we can to try to put out quality content. But you know what? I mean, I don't care what we drop right now. I just want everyone on the same page, man. We're all in this together. I had this conversation yesterday with about 30 other people and I almost incited a riot at Walmart. So it was like, I mean, we're all in this together. Everyone has to abide by the same rules. We have to come together and get through this, man. I mean, it's ridiculous watching people just stressing. Okay, fine, dude. If you want to sit there and you want to drink your days away, be my guest. Trust me, I love to drink too.
Woo!
Absolutely. But you know what?
You can do both.
You can do both. He's an example of it. Let's do something, man.
Listen. I'm not a rapper. I've said that multiple times. I had the conversation where it's like, I feel like I get told that I'm not allowed to rap because, oh, you're a producer. Then why would you rap? Because it's fun. But I'm gonna throw,
I'll put this out there right now because I am the main driving force in saying that to you. We've had private conversations, multiple private conversations saying, hey, your rap stuff, I know it's really special to you and I'm glad it is, but your EDM is what you need to focus on. So let's pull that stuff down. Let's rebrand you. That rebranding is incredibly important. And I think you did it amazingly well. But I
didn't think it was going to go that well.
I think you did it amazingly well, rebranding. And a lot of your rap stuff, you've got some good songs out there.
I'm just not a rapper.
You've got good songs. You're just not a rapper. You don't have the voice for it. You're the first one that will admit that. Look, it's something you do for fun. It's an outlet. Perfect. It's just like working out.
I'll bar up most, though.
It's for sure. Let's go. But here's what I'm saying. If we can get 25 people to 20 people, 20.
I'm happy if I get 5 people.
20 people to drop some sort of project, 4 songs or more.
Don't even project. Fucking just drop a song.
No. I'm talking about if we can get 20 people to drop a project, 4 songs or more, other independent artists, I will fucking drop one of his albums on fucking Apple and Spotify. Not even just SoundCloud so we can take it down easy. I will fucking put that shit on Apple and Spotify.
Fuck.
If we get 50, I'll let you. We'll drop 2 on Apple and Spotify. I don't fucking care. Who cares, man? Music is subjective. Someone's gonna fucking like it. And his rebrand has been phenomenal. But at this point in time, as a society, we need to come together and do it. So let's do it together.
I fuck with the rap community. We fuck with the rap community. We grew up in the rap community. It's just weird that I'm kind of in the EDM scene now. But that's where I found home, right?
We have a podcast centered around hip hop.
It doesn't benefit me. We do this because this is what we love.
Because it's what we're passionate about.
So I'm going to call out a lot of you motherfuckers right now. Here we go. I can drop music right now, rap-wise. Probably have a bigger catalog than most. I'm not claiming it's going to be better. I'm just saying I have more because I work harder. And that shit's for fun for me. That's a bad excuse. Now, you take out a couple names of people that I know that are constantly working. I'll take out Apollo. I'll take out Pat because I know they're working. If you're one of those rappers that you feel like you have a lot to prove and you feel like people are sleeping on you, drop the fucking music. Drop a lot of it. Because guess what? I'm not a rapper. Everybody knows that. That's not my thing. I'm a producer. I'm gonna drop more fucking rap music than every single one of you in the next 30 days.
There we go. But let's do it together. Let's take this as a friendly competition, man. You can get offended at that if you want. Go ahead.
I'm not a fan, but I don't give a fuck about the music.
Go ahead. Well, that's because it's important to you. Who cares what anybody else
I just want the
thinks?
shit to drop shit. Stop being afraid.
Yep, let's do it. This is Mike Loud, episode 29. We're out.